for street soap shop. I just gotta check it out. Hello, hello. Oh, fine. How are you? Great, great. It's one of those things that we're using a lot of every day. Do you make your own? Do you buy it? Where do you get it? Tell me about it.
We make the majority of products here in the back.
Really?
All the items that are paper street, so soaps, bath bombs, lotions. But if you include the authors and the artists, we have almost 40 local people who sell here. So
Really?
everything is handmade, from the jewelry to the candles and the art.
And it's all local.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We have a lot of fun.
Are you from Tecumseh?
I am not. I've lived here about 15 years, but I grew up out by Jackson.
How do you like Tecumseh?
I love it. I mean, the first time we drove through here when our realtor was showing us houses, we didn't find a house we wanted, but we knew immediately that we wanted to live here.
Didn't take long to figure it out, did
I
it?
haven't regretted it a single day.
I believe it. This is a fascinating community. I could see why people want to live here. Are you doing okay through the coronavirus era? You're holding your own? Where are you at?
So that's one of the wild things about Tecumseh is the community support is outstanding. And I see the same faces day and day coming through here, people who live in the area. And I know they probably don't need more soap, but they're really
That they
big
want you
into-
to survive.
Yeah, exactly. So they're really, the city is supportive and planning events, and then the community as far as just getting out and shopping.
Yeah. If I'm going to go buy soap, I don't want it on my doorstep from Amazon. I want to go to a small, cool, small town shop in small town America and buy it for that experience alone.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's nice that they can ask questions. So when someone comes in here and they know a certain kind of bar they hate or a certain kind of bar they love, that we can direct them to that. And it's kind of harder to shop online and get that kind of service.
You know, there's another thing you can't do online. You can't smell the
smell
beautiful
it.
smell that I smell from this store. I mean, I come in here, I want to stay.
Yeah.
You have a fascinating store. It's so cool. And again, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for small town America, and that means you.
Thank you.
You bet.
We appreciate it. And
Thank
our
you
whole
so
downtown
much.
will appreciate it.
You know what this town is to me? It's a great example of how to make it in small town America and make it work together as a community. You guys got a formula here that's working, I'm telling you.
Yes.
We could learn from you guys.
Yeah, it's the connectedness of promoting each other, helping each other out is huge in this downtown.
Yeah, and you know what these other business told me to do? They come out, said, go over and see the gal at the soap shop. You know, everybody referred me to someone else, saying, well, if you had a good stop here, please go visit her and him. And I mean, corporate America could learn some lessons from you guys. I'm sure of it. And the big cities too. All right, well, thank you so much. You have a beautiful store. I love the exposed brick. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's my
The
favorite.
building
Yeah.
owner did an amazing job saving the historical elements of
I
it.
forgot to ask you, how did you learn how to make soap? That's not just something you wake up and, you know.
So I went back to college in my 30s, to Adrian College actually.
I did
and-
that too.
Yeah, I took a
Not to
chemistry
Adrian,
class.
but in my 30s.
Yeah, I took a chemistry class and they covered soap. And they also taught all about the ingredients and the ecology and the impact on the environment and your own body. And I've been hooked ever since then.
Yeah. Have you ever used YouTube to help teach yourself?
Oh, heck yeah. Absolutely.
That's
yes,
how I learn everything now.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber. I love it.
On the shoulders of giants. And everybody else, everything I've learned is something somebody else taught me.
Sure.
None of this was done on my
But
own.
you actually do it here,
Yeah, we do it here
in the back.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and then we package in the basement.
It'd be fun to watch you stir the potion sometime and,
Yeah, we
and make
do
it all work.
classes. I had two
Do you?
classes last week, yeah.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
Yep, and we're working on an online video for people who either can't make it in or are still trying to keep distanced from people, so
Sure.
we're working on that.
What?
1871.
1871, this building?
Is carved in the basement, but then I think the rest of the structure was completed about
1871?
Yeah.
That's carved in the foundation down there?
It's written down in the bricks in the basement. Yeah. This used to be the opening to outside, and they could put their horses out there. So before the
Oh,
upper
really?
bit
I can
was
see
added.
there's
Yeah.
I can see the difference in the bricks. So
Yeah.
that was a passageway to the stable.
Yep. Yeah.
Now that's interesting.
Outside the horse parking.
You know what? Kind of wish I could walk through there and get on a horse right now
How
and
cool would
hoof
that
it
be?
down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
There's no way I could see that, is there?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, I'm a geek and I live for that stuff.
There's a few of them. Excuse the clutter.
I don't care about clutter. I love clutter. I love messes. I love dusty, dirty, creepy dungeons. All that stuff. This is cool. No, nope, I got that too. Yeah, well, that could be a hard landing. Ooh, look at this foundation. Oh my God. Oh, look at this.
Isn't this amazing?
Oh my God, look how thick that is.
Yeah.
And then there's, so that's the stone foundation that's held this building up since 1871. That is fascinating.
You can see here, so it's through a few places in the back.
Where?
There's some
Oh, I
names, but
see it.
So they were kind of dating it as they built it.
May 3rd, 1871. Wow. Who owns this building?
Dan Meikle?
He's done a great job.
He really has.
These are those old petrified joists. You can't hardly drive a nail in these things. Yeah. I mean, they built this place to last hundreds of years. That's one of the reasons it's still here. This is so, I thank you so much. This is so cool.
Absolutely. We're very proud of it.
Yeah. I wonder what's upstairs?
2 apartments.
2 apartments?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are they both occupied?
Yes, they are.
I'm not surprised. Come on. You've been very helpful and kind. I'm so grateful for your time.
Meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too.
Not our downtown.
Yeah. Paper Street soap. Hey, how do you guys like Tecumseh, Michigan?
Love it.
Do you? You love it?
Yes.
Oh, I like hearing that. How's,
Community.
is it? That's so cool. It's so pretty. It's so well kept, so nice.
You're not from here?
No. I grew up in Toledo, but I love small towns. And you came here when?
About 44 years ago.
44 years ago? Really?
Well, my baby right here, he was a year old.
Yeah. You don't look like a baby to me. ¿De dónde es usted?
Yo soy de Erie, Michigan.
Oh, yo soy de Erie, Michigan. Okay. I thought we were going to get Guadalajara or something, you know? Soy de Toledo, Ohio here. No, Toledo, España.
My niece there goes to college there.
I'm a UT graduate. Did you say University of Toledo?
Yeah.
All right, go Rockets. UT grad here. You know, I taught at the University of Toledo for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I taught in the communications department. I taught journalism. I taught business communication and public presentations where the students would get up and give speeches and scare themselves to death and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome place. But you guys like Tecumseh?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. How's the food here at where am I? City Limits Diner? How's the food?
Good.
Delicious, yeah. Muy delicioso. Adios, amigos. How you doing? Hey, so where am I anyway?
You're in Tecumseh, Michigan.
I knew that
But,
part.
okay, you're in another vice.
That's a good start, though. I'm sorry, it's another vice.
Another vice.
Yeah, and you were saying there's like several businesses in here, or
Yeah, there's 7 of us ladies,
uh-huh.
and we all share space here, and we all paint furniture or repurpose furniture.
You repurpose furniture?
Yeah, so we take a lot of things that people would throw away, and we fix it, paint it, and we collect other items also, new and used. There's some lightly used clothing in here, and our furniture and our pieces range from early 1900s, to mid-century modern, to antiques, to vintage. We have a little bit of everything that we dabble in.
And how is the business going? Are you through the whole coronavirus thing? You're holding your own? Where you at?
We have. We've done some live shows and allowed people to purchase online and then do curbside pickup. So we did that in the beginning. And then we have a lot of followers and a lot of customers who like to come in, and we do appointment only. And so we're just open to do anything that makes our customers feel safe, you know. So we just ask that they wear a mask and they keep their distance, and we try to control the number of people that come in. And you know, we've had a few lulls, but mostly through this, we've just had a lot of dedicated customers who like to shop here.
That's very nice to hear.
Yeah, it is.
I'm super glad to hear all of it. Are you from Tecumseh?
Actually, I'm from Adrian.
Adrian, close by.
Yeah, very close by, but very familiar with Tecumseh, and you know, grew up close to here my whole life.
Yeah, from what I can tell, it's a beautiful little town.
Yeah.
Very well preserved, clean, really super nice.
Yeah, it's a nice place to come. We get a lot of out-of-towners, a lot of Ohio customers,
Uh-huh.
and you know, Monroe, Michigan, Ann Arbor, Saline. We get a lot of customers from all over.
Yeah, well, you got one today. I'm
Yeah.
glad to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And so a lot of people have cottages here, and they don't necessarily live here. But when spring and summer comes, they're driving through here to open their cottage, and so they're going to stop here in Tecumseh, you know. And so we get a lot of people on Sundays and a lot of people on Fridays coming through that are on their way to their lake home, and they're stopping to get, you know, whatever, just check out the town. So that's what draws a lot of people into the small town. And then we have the MIS Speedway.
Yeah,
That is not
right. But
something
that brings
in the past
thousands and thousands
brings
of people.
Yes.
One of the things that really struck me, because I have driven through here a million times, and I think, oh, pretty cool little town, but you know, you're in a hurry to get to the track, and you don't always, you know, soak it all in on the way. And now I'm coming back to understand that this place is really special. This town is beautiful, and I'm glad I finally stopped and actually looked.
Yeah, it has a lot to offer.
You're not
And
kidding.
it's a very friendly town.
Yeah.
Most everybody is.
Well, they haven't thrown me out yet, so
The day's early though.
give me time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Right on the corner there's a place called Martin's Home Center. You should go in there. Like, if you want to get like a Weber kettle grill,
Yeah.
like a 22-inch one like that.
Yeah.
If you go ahead and go to Martin's there, you might have to pay like $86 for it. But if you go to like Lowe's or something, you're gonna pay like $140.
That's amazing.
Okay, say for instance appliances, right? Their appliances are really good there because it's the same price as Walmart's, but they have a bigger selection. Now, if you wanted to buy a crock pot, for instance, they have the genuine crock pot brand stuff in there.
That's cool.
It's all name brand stuff too. If you're used to like shopping places, go in there and just browse around a little bit and just look at everything they got in there. You know, the people that live in this town are really dedicated to shopping there. This is a real socially orientated community.
It's wonderful.
Right?
I think I want to move in.
You should. It's the best place I've ever lived. I've lived all over the world.
But I want to join you on one of those bikes back there, and me and you can parade the main drag here.
I like this town because all the streets interconnect, like the residential streets, so you can go and my main goal of bicycling is to ride where the cars are not.
Yes.
And this is a town where you can do it, and the streets are really well maintained.
That's so cool. That's. Cheers. 46 years you've lived here? Ooh, look at this. Department of the Navy, United States Marine Corps.
Oh yeah,
Is that you?
yeah.
You're in the Navy, huh?
I was a Marine.
Marines. Okay, I got
Oh, I
you.
liked it. Yeah, I liked
Well, thanks for the service.
it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's been a
How
long,
you
long
doing?
time.
Good. How are you doing?
This is my son.
I'll be 63 on my next birthday.
63? Oh, you're just getting started. You're just getting going.
He's 63. He tells everybody.
Do you like Tecumseh?
Yes.
I can see why. It's a beautiful little town. Thanks for the service. I was a merchant marine.
That's good.
I worked tugging barges on the Great Lakes for a long time. Yeah.
I have nothing against any service that you went in, and as long as you did some time, that's all that counts to me. And of course, when I got out, I went to Siena Heights College.
Siena Heights, is that Adrian?
They gave me a chance, and so it worked out really well. So I ended up teaching there in Eastern.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you teach at?
Business administration and hospitality.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was different, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
And I go at the homespun.
That's a community center for challenged students.
I got you. Is that here in town?
So this is in Adrian.
Okay.
Here on Main Street.
Hope Center in Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like your house. I think it's cool.
Well, I'm just trying to dress it up, put some more color into it.
Oh, you're not hurting for color, man. Thanks for talking to me.
That's all right. You enjoy your walk. It's a great day.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Nice meeting you.
You too, my friend. Happy 63rd birthday.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, is this your store?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, there was two yeses.
We're twins.
You know what? I
we're
could figure
English.
that out with the mask on.
Same mask.
Yeah, you know.
We were actually
Hold on a minute. This is getting better all the time. You were born in London?
we were born in London.
Really?
Raised in a small village outside of London.
How long were you there?
16 years.
Wow.
Coincidentally, we moved here.
I'm not hearing the accent.
We've been here for 22 now.
Oh.
23 years.
When you go back, do you find yourself getting back in the accent?
Yes. Yeah, or if
Okay.
we talk to our dad. Our
still
dad's
lives
still
there.
there.
I gotcha.
So-
How on earth did you wind up in Tecumseh, Michigan?
So our mom was actually born and raised in Clinton.
Okay.
So we moved here with her at 16, and coincidentally, the same year we moved here, the shop opened.
Wow.
And we just took over 2.5 years ago.
So you've been in Tecumseh for 22
I
years.
worked here for the previous owner for about 12 years.
Really?
Before taking, yeah.
Did you purchase the business then?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you own the building
We
too?
don't own the building yet.
How are you guys doing through the coronavirus era? Holding your own?
Yeah, we're still here. We've been busy.
You guys
so
could do harmony with each other. The same words come out at the same time. It's amazing.
We're very in sync. We're all together.
That's so cool.
Yeah. The business has been here almost 23. It'll be 23 in October.
We've owned it 3 years in October.
It'll be 3 years in October. Antique
Store
store
before.
before the tea room, before the British
There's
tea room.
those papers on it upstairs.
Yeah, there's
What's upstairs?
We have a banquet room.
Oh. You guys are so funny.
But we're a fun
There
pair.
was an antique store here, a music
Do you guys
store, and
sing?
hardware. We don't.
Oh, you should.
I will.
You
I
should
do
start.
not sing.
You should start immediately.
We will.
In the car when no one can hear me.
Can we go for a ride? I want to hear you sing. I'll just be in the back seat. You know, that won't,
Like car
I won't stay long.
Carpool karaoke.
Yes, exactly. That'll get my ratings up. So, first of all, how do you like Tecumseh, Michigan?
We love it. It's a beautiful small town.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
very
No.
cool.
We have to keep these small towns thriving.
Oh, I'm not sure Tecumseh needs my help. It's doing very well.
It is doing very well, but it's always nice to get a little bit more
Sure.
recognition, a little bit more out there for those
Well,
that don't know.
you know what my whole goal in this whole thing is? My one hope is that I sell you gals one more cup of tea.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
Maybe even 10 more. I don't
Maybe.
know.
We'll take one.
Let's
We'll take 10.
shoot for the moon here. You have a beautiful store.
Thank you. We
I mean-
just love it. It does feel like home.
I bet.
You know.
It's so. Are you guys identical twins?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the home that my dad lives in that we grew up in.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Oh my God! You grew up in that home?
We did.
In London, England.
It's outside of London, closer to Oxford. We were born in London.
That's a
Hiddington.
stone house. That's
It's
beautiful.
almost 400 years old. It dates back to the early, or
You
if not late 1600s to early
That is a
1700s.
fascinating story. That's one thing I really admire about Europe. They don't knock over their history and
They
build
do
and
not.
build brand new vinyl boxes.
They
They
do not.
preserve.
Yes, they do.
They have a good understanding of how important their history
They
is.
do. Yeah.
You know, we can never know where we hope to go without understanding something from our past. History is important. That is fascinatingly beautiful. You grew up in that house.
We did. Our mom and dad purchased it. They had a place in London when we were born. We have an older brother, and we were 6 months old, and they bought this house, and it was I would say wasn't in as great condition, and then
Well, it's only 400 years old.
Only
It's
400
it's
years.
gonna need some elbow.
It needed some elbow grease. But what you don't see in this picture actually here is that we built an extension on.
Oh, it's beautiful. How's your dad doing?
He's well.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, he's well. He's doing great, and he's retired now.
Will he watch this if his
If we
darling
post it on our Facebook
if his
page.
darling
Yeah,
daughters
I
are
know.
front and center?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's doing well. He's retired now, so he spends a lot of time in the garden.
Has he ever been to Tecumseh?
He has been to Tecumseh.
Okay.
He's dined here with us.
Cool.
Over the years he's been in, and
That's beautiful.
thank
That's
you.
a really cool story.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so glad you shared it
We
with me.
obviously love to share it. It's a big part of how we ended up here, how everything for us came full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Moving here, having a British tea shop, local, and then ended up owning it.
Tecumseh has a feeling of utopia to me. The people here have been wonderfully spectacular.
I
So
agree.
kind and wanting to share their stories. It's been simple.
You really don't want to be anywhere else,
I believe it.
honestly. So,
I think I'm okay. Well, thank you so much.
thank you. It was lovely to talk with you.
Now that's a British thing. Lovely to talk to me. I know it. I know. You know when the home was built?
1905.
Wow.
Colonial hybrid. It's on the Register of Historic Places.
I bet it is. It is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you guys bought it. I bet you're super happy, huh?
We are.
Yeah, that's exciting.
We need a lot of help on the inside.
That's a labor of love there.
Exactly.
That's gorgeous. Are the floors all hardwood and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Trim,
Oh my God.
everything's original to the house.
Push button light switches.
Oh, push button light switches?
Yeah,
Oh,
those are my
That-
favorite thing in the whole house, I think.
it looks like someone has already restored the outside though.
Yeah, freshly painted pretty recently and a new roof recently.
That's spectacular. That's a great place to start. Now you guys can make the inside your own.
Exactly.
That is so beautiful.
So yeah, we're excited.
Well, good luck to you. Thanks for talking to me. Are you guys from Tecumseh?
No, we're not.
No.
We're from towards Grand Rapids area.
Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. How do you like Tecumseh?
It's good. This is only our third day.
Third day?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you some time to get used to it. It's a pretty little town. It's super clean. It's super nice. The people are wonderful. And I think it's a really wise choice. If you're going to choose in a big investment like this, I mean, I think Tecumseh, you picked the right place.
Yeah, it was
I mean-
on like a list of best small towns in Michigan, and we're excited to be here.
That's so cool. Thank you so much. Wow, what a day in Tecumseh. I'm sorry. I'm just overly charmed by this place. Fascinated. I don't want to leave. I mean, it's stepping back in time for me. I still imagine myself here in 1877. The simple sound of the horse hooves going by, the clip-clop, the early settlers and pioneers trading, bartering, mingling in the streets, back when entertainment was actually one another. It wasn't an electronic cellular phone I'm staring at. It wasn't the television. Entertainment in the 1800s was each other. They delighted in the conversations they had and one another. I guess I was born 200 years too late. I'm not really sure. Why they came and why they went, why we were into their places sent, brings wonder that daily overcomes us, for what we mean and what they meant. With a History Mystery Man, I'm Don Radable. I'll see you in the next Small Town America.